time and you're going to take a trip, okay? Would you prefer to go by the rail? By train, of course, it means by train.
Oh. Very poor connection.
Yeah, really?
I don't know why.
But I
Maybe.
can hear you very, very well and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes. It's interrupted with some words, like some word. Yeah, and I don't hear full of sentences.
Okay. Now, how about now? Is it better? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, it's better.
Okay, we will trying. We will try.
Okay, so let's try. Okay, yeah. So can you hear me now?
Yes.
Well, okay. So let me share the screen again. Okay, so I asked you if you have enough time to travel and you're going to take a trip, would you prefer to go by the rail?
Rail. Rail.
It means train. It means train. Go by the rail, it means train.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know, rail.
Yeah.
Not much. In fact, in Vietnam, I don't like train because it's not modern
Yeah.
type. But in Europe, when I came Italy and France, I ever try ride. It's comfort and it's um, I like, but
Yeah, you like it. So
right
you
in
went
Europe,
to,
yeah.
yeah, of course. So you went to Italy. You say you came. No, you went to
Yes.
Italy. Of course, you liked it. Okay, very good. So, well, let's take a look at this part. Okay, what do you enjoy about traveling, and what don't you enjoy?
Hmm. Uh, uh, yeah, I enjoy about the beautiful sight. Um, Many beautiful places I ever never see before, and famous place uh, which I ever wrote in newspaper or in TV show. Yeah,
Mhm.
and visited beautiful beaches,
Mhm.
and I like to try local food,
Mhm.
and
Right.
yeah, I also want to discover some mm, like discover new culture. I mean,
Mhm.
in other country, like a
Mhm.
museum, church, go to church and museum and um, yeah, theater.
Yeah, got it. Very good. Just let's talk about, maybe a few mistakes that you made.
Yeah.
Okay, of course, there were grammatical mistakes. It's really normal, so don't worry about it. It's really normal, of course.
Yeah.
So, of course, the first thing you enjoyed about, no, you enjoy traveling, you enjoy food, you don't use preposition about. after enjoy, you don't need because you have the noun, so it's okay. Well, when you're talking about something in present time, you need to choose time tense. I'm talking and I'm using present tense. So I know, for example, okay, you use present perfect, that was good, but I never seen, pay attention to the past participle of verb that's be used for present perfect. And of course, I enjoy, I like, it's good. So when you're talking about, your interest, you need to use present time, that is present simple. Okay, so don't make change and don't not to try to use past tense, or maybe of course you can use future, but about past, no. If you're talking about maybe your memories or something in the past, of course you can use past or present perfect, that was good, but pay attention to the tense. Okay,
Yeah.
very
Okay.
good. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay. Well, we have some verbs here: comfort, safety, price, reliability, and speed. Put the following in order of importance to you when you travel. Which one is maybe more important? The first criteria.
The first is safety.
Safety.
Yes.
Second,
Comfort.
comfort, and
Yeah. And pride.
price,
Pride.
of course. And what about speed and reliability?
Reliability. And the last one is speed.
Yeah, of course. So it's no matter. So the speed is no matter.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Well, okay, let's choose the correct word from the box to complete the following list of things. Okay. Well, let's do this word together. Okay, just let me put your picture here so that I can see you better. Well, the first one, of course, not enough. Just guess.
Not enough seat.
Leg,
Uh,
leg seat.
oh,
Okay.
when
Okay, no, it's
flying.
not leg seat. Of course, you need a space, okay, in front of your seat, okay, maybe in the car. So this is leg room. It means leg room. So
Mm.
not enough leg room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And number two,
Uh, Lost or delayed. Uh, Lost or delay cancellation.
lost, something that is lost. Okay, so we have
Luggage.
luggage. Luggage, of course.
Luggage.
Yeah, of course. So let me say, and as you know, we have two words, luggage and baggage. Do you know the difference? Of course, we can use both of them, they are changeable. So you can use both of them. But in American English, luggage is more common than baggage. So we normally
Oh.
say luggage in American. Of course, in British, both are correct, of course, and in American, so both are correct, but it's really common to use luggage instead of baggage, okay? And of course, in American English, luggage refers to empty bags, and suitcase. Okay,
Mm.
so empty bags and suitcases. But baggage refers to bags and suitcases with their contents full. So
Mm.
baggage is full, luggage is empty. But of course, you can use both of them. And sometimes, of course, your luggage is lost. So
Mm.
lost or delayed luggage. Number
Yeah.
three.
Long queues.
Excellent, very good. And four, poor quality.
Food.
Definitely. Yes. And number five.
No baggage trolley, trolleys
Yeah, of course,
available.
trolleys, of course,
Trolley.
to carry your baggage. Of course, it's something like baskets with wheels to carry your baggage. This is trolleys. So
Mm.
no baggage trolleys. And number six, overlooking
Overbooking of seats.
of course. And seven,
Flight delays and cancellation.
definitely, yes, cancellation. Of course, we have something like this nowadays, the flights are canceled and of course they're delayed. It's so boring. And now we have the last one,
Says labs.
jet lag. Do you know the meaning of jet lag?
No, I don't know.
No. Okay, so of course, it's something like feeling tired and confused
Uh,
because of flying. Of course, for example, you have time difference. For example, between start point and destination. For example, of course, when you get on the plane, of course, it's night. And when you arrive, it's night too. It's something like jet lag. You get tired and confused. So because of time difference and something like this. This is jet lag. You get it?
yeah, I get it.
Okay. And yeah, okay. And have you ever experienced it? Have you
Uh,
ever for
it,
example, it's really interesting. For example, you get on the, I don't know, for example, get on the plane and it's, for example, it's night and after 12 hours, again, it's night. I say, oh God, I need to sleep. I need to wake up. I don't know. It's something like jet lag. So have you ever experienced?
yes, of course, because um I I have I have a lot achieved in months in year. Yeah,
Hmm. Of
by
course. So you normally experience it.
yeah.
Well, okay, so we could complete this part. So we don't need to listen this part again because we could complete it perfectly. Well, okay. Now we have this part. Okay, match the words and phrases below which have the same meaning. So let's guess. Okay, of course,
Hmm.
someone wrote the answers here. I wasn't a person who wrote the answers, but it's okay. I don't know. Maybe the answers can be correct, but I don't know because I didn't write. Subway.
Mm. Oh, s- subway. Uh, here.
Of course, we have the answer. Underground,
Yeah.
we have the answer.
Mm.
Okay. So it's something like a railway underground. So we normally
Yeah.
use in big cities and yeah, of course. So number
Yeah.
two, city center.
Downtown. I ever
Very
heard
good.
before.
Yeah, of course. Number three,
Carry on baggage. Carry on hand luggage.
very good. Hand luggage means carry on baggage. Number four,
One way. One way single.
of course. One is single, definitely yes. Okay. Number five,
Return. Return is mean round trip.
yeah, of course. Return means round trip. Okay. And six,
Freeway. Freeway is free.
hmm, freeway, of course. Motorway, freeway. So motorway and freeway are synonyms.
Hmm.
Okay. A, yes. Seven,
Restroom. Public toilet.
of course. Eight,
Elevator is B. Lift.
very good. Elevator means lift. And nine,
Course class. Economy class.
Yeah, of course, it's really cheap. The cheapest, of course, part
Yeah.
of plane, of course, coach class. And 10, timetable.
Timetable is schedule.
Okay, very good. And the last one.
Car parking lot.
Very good. Parking lot. Okay, well, we are going to complete this part. Okay, I'm going to play this audio, and you have time to use the word to fill in the blanks. Okay, so um, okay, playing the audio. Let me share it. Just wait 1 minute.
Recording 2.2.
My last overseas business trip was a nightmare from start to finish. First of all, there was a delay on the way to the airport, as there was an accident on the freeway. When I got there, the lower level of the airport parking lot was flooded. Next, my carry-on baggage was too big and heavy, so I had to check it in. When we arrived, the subway was closed and there were no cabs at all. After a long time trying to read the schedule and waiting for 40 minutes, we finally got a bus downtown and found the hotel, but the elevator wasn't working and our rooms were on the 5th floor.
Okay. Number 2.
Number 2 is parking lot.
Excellent. 3.
Take my carry-on baggage.
Very good. Number 4.
When we arrive the subway, no,
Yeah, of
where?
course. Subway.
Oh, subway.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
Um, Subway. And after a long time trying to reach the schedule,
schedule. Very good.
and we finally got a bus downtown,
Mhm.
but
And the last
the elevator.
Of course, very good. Well, I'm going to show you a video about phrasal verbs about travel. So we can learn some new phrasal verbs related to travel. Just let me 1 minute to share this video. Just wait a minute. Okay. Well,
Hẹn anh cứ kịp sửa rồi.
Phrasal verbs. Travel.
yeah.
Wow.
Hurry up. Rush and not waste time. Hurry up. We're going to be late. Set off. Start a journey. We set off for Paris just after 10. Get in. Arrive by train or plane. I got in just after 8 o'clock. Hold up. Delay when traveling. Sorry I'm late. I was held up at work. Take off. When a plane departs or leaves the ground. The plane took off an hour late. Get off. Leave a bus, train, or plane. We get off at the next station. Check out. Leave the hotel after paying. We checked out at noon. Get on. Enter a bus, train, or plane to climb on board. I think we got on the wrong bus. Get away. Have a holiday or vacation. We're hoping to get away for a few days at Easter. Phrasal verbs. Travel. Check in. Arrive and register at a hotel or an airport. Please check in at least an hour before departure. Drop off. Take someone to a place and leave them there. I'll drop you off on my way home. Pick up. Let someone get into your car and take them somewhere. I'll pick you up at the station. Speed up. Increase speed. Can you try and speed things up a bit? Look around. Explore what is near you or in your area. We were looking around this beautiful city. Stop over. Stay somewhere for a short time during a long journey. We stopped over a night in a hotel last night. Set out. Start a journey, especially a long journey. They set out on the last stage of their journey. See off. go to the airport or station to say goodbye to someone? They've gone to the airport to see their son off. Touch down. To land at an airport. The flight touched down on time.
Well, okay. So here are some phrasal verbs about travel. Okay, let me stop sharing. Well, did you take notes?
Yes, I take
Okay.
some, not
Some of
complete.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, do you need me to share this video to you so that you can have them and watch it again?
Yes. Okay.
Of course I will. Of course, I will send it to you so you can watch it again. It's not because they're really useful phrasal verbs that we normally use to talk about travel and journey. So it's not
Yeah.
bad to have them. Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions related to this, this part, this phrasal verbs or no?
Mm, I know some of them, but in fact I didn't use it before. I mean, I mean because it's really in real life when I um, traveling to other country. I use English, but not much because I still not good at English. So I often try to use some words, single words. And
Yeah.
I mean because how to say my habit is not becomes my skill. Mm,
Yeah. Of course.
I
I
know,
know.
but I don't use it smoothly. Right? Yeah, I
Okay,
just
fluently, you say
say yeah,
fluently.
fluently.
Yeah, I got it. So of course, it's really normal, but the purpose of this course is to learn new
Yeah,
vocabulary, of course, and is to use them. So maybe in your next trip, you can be really expert, and of course, you will speak,
yeah,
of course, you will speak fluently, including some new vocabularies, some new words, phrases, and of course, why not? Why should you, of course, use only, basic words when you can
yeah,
use and learn some new vocabulary? So next trip, of course, you will talk about your experience to me. So on the next trip. Okay. Well, we have a listening section, of course. So let's listen to this audio track together. Okay. Would you read the instruction, please? This is instruction. Please read. Hmm.
instruction.
Yeah, this is, what you need to do. What is instruction? So Stephanie Taylor.
Uh, because
Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. I didn't share the screen. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I forgot to share the screen again. Okay, so now you can see the screen. Well, this part.
Uh, uh, a business traveler's priorities. Stephanie Taylor is a businesswoman who travels regularly as part of her job. Listen to the first part of the interview and choose the three priorities she mentions from the list below.
Mhm. So this is instruction. And okay, now let's check, of course, the list. We have some items that we need to check, and we are going to look for these items. So let me play the audio number 2, 3.
Recording 2.3.
What are the main priorities for business travellers today?
The first thing I'd say is the need for good organisation, for someone to organise everything for you. Air tickets, of course, transport to and from the airport, accommodation. It's really important to have that support. And the second thing I'd say relates to the airline that you choose or the cost of the flights. I think it's important to balance cost concerns with the need for comfort for the business traveller. So on a short-haul flight into Europe, perhaps cost is the main factor, looking for a cheap ticket. Whereas travelling to a different continent, it's important to look more at the comfort factor, plenty of space and sleep, the ability to sleep on the flight. So cost comfort's important. And then thirdly, I think for the business traveller, it's a big advantage if you can be very patient, because there are often delays. And also, it's important to be able to work in the airport. It is sort of an extension of your office when you're travelling a lot. So if you're in a business lounge, that's okay. But it's also important to be able to work in an economy class, general airport, I think. So it helps to be very patient.
With new communications technology, do business people need to travel so much?
Well, yes, I think they probably do. Particularly, I think it's particularly important to establish good face-to-face relations with colleagues or with customers. Perhaps after the first meeting, you can continue your relationship by telephone and by internet. But I think, yes, from a PR perspective and contact with customers, I think business travel will continue to be as important as it is now.
Okay. Well, how was it? Could you?
Yes, but the second it is as a part, not A,
Okay,
is
so
B.
the first thing that she mentioned was which one? Which item was the first
Yeah,
thing
I
that she
know.
mentioned?
Yes. She mentioned about good organization is the first thing.
Very good.
Yeah. And the second is the balancing cost with comfort.
Very good.
And the last one is being patient.
Very good. Excellent. Now for part B, okay, why does Stephanie think it's still important for actually business people to travel regularly?
Honestly, I don't focus on that. I mean,
So,
I just
of
think
course.
she describe her as
Of course.
and I don't focus on.
Huh. Let me teach you something. Let me teach you something that is really important. For these type of questions, normally the answers are in order. What does it mean? It means, for example, when you hear the third answer, of course, part B should be, should be comes
Continuous.
after it. Yeah, should come after it. So of course it's finished. Now let's pay attention. Of course you didn't know. So the first, normally, the first part is followed by the second part. So when you find the last answer of the first part, of course, the next part will come after it. Okay, so I played again. Now you don't need to pay attention to the first part, just try to find. Why
Okay.
does Stephanie think it's important for business people to travel regularly? Of course,
Okay.
well, just
Recording 2.3.
What are the main priorities for business travellers today?
The first thing I'd say is the need for good organisation, for someone to organise everything for you. Your air tickets, of course, transport to and from the airport, accommodation. It's really important to have to have that support. And the second thing I'd say relates to the airline that you choose or the cost of the flights. I think it's important to balance cost concerns with the need for comfort for the business traveller. So on a short haul flight into Europe, perhaps cost is the main factor, looking for a cheap ticket. Whereas travelling to a different continent, it's important to look more at the comfort factor, plenty of space and sleep, the ability to sleep on the flight. So cost comfort's important. And then thirdly, I think for the business traveller, it's a big advantage if you can be very patient because there are often delays. And also, it's important to be able to work in the airport. It is sort of an extension of your office when you're travelling a lot. So if you're in a business lounge, that's okay. But it's also important to be able to work in an economy class general airport, I think. So it helps to be very patient.
With new communications technology, do business people need to travel so much?
Yes, I think they probably do. Particularly, I think it's particularly important to establish good face-to-face relations with colleagues or with customers. Perhaps after the first meeting, you can continue your relationship by telephone and by internet. But I think, yes, from a PR perspective and contact with customers, I think business travel will continue to be as important as it is now.
well, so why?
I heard some words. I think she.
The last part that you heard about face-to-face relations and
Yeah.
you say something, she said something about, face-to-face relations with colleagues or customers.
Customer. Yeah.
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 So that is really important to establish good face-to-face relations with colleagues and customers. After that, they can make phone call to continue their relation. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, very good. So, now, of course, listen to the second part of the interview and list the best and worst travel experiences that Stephanie described. Okay, well,
Okay.
second part.
Recording 2.4.
What are the best travel experiences you've had?
Oh, lots. It's particularly good when you get a great hotel with beautiful towels and beautiful bathrooms and nice soft bed and good sports facilities, things like that. That's always a luxury. And the Virgin Lounge, I think, that's a good experience with all the high-tech things. I like that.
What are the worst?
Um, Probably related to bad accommodation, but probably more, I think, to do with those things out of your control. Just to choose one example, it would be a flight back from the US, which was delayed and delayed and delayed and finally cancelled. And we all slept on the floor of the airport, with no information, and it was very hard on the floor.
Well,
Yeah. She says the best experience is when she has great hotel, beautiful tower, bathroom, and um, vision. No. Uh,
so great hotel, of course, beautiful bathrooms,
yeah.
and it was about facilities. Yeah, it was about facilities. Everything was good.
Yeah.
Soft bed. Yeah, of course, sport facilities. Okay, and the second one,
So was so was
you remember?
you uh, move to the worst experience.
Yeah, the second one. Okay, actually, you know, she said something about Virgin Lounge. Do you remember?
Yeah, but I heard the worst, but
That's good experience, of course. Yeah, with high technology. I heard something like this. Yeah.
yeah,
Did you?
high tech.
Yeah. Did you hear? Yeah, high tech.
Yeah, high
And
tech
yeah, very good. So it was about high tech. Excellent. And the worst thing.
is a bad accommodation
Yeah.
and uh, the delay fly back to the US delay and final is cancelled and she has to sleep on the floor hard,
Yeah.
very hard.
Very good. Excellent. Perfect. And the last part of listening now, listen to what Stephanie says about future business travel and complete her prediction below. Okay, let's go through this word together.
Recording 2.5.
What further developments do you see in business travel?
Perhaps particularly in the area of accommodation, I think hotels will need to improve their standards in general. There are some very good hotels already, but I think more hotels will provide facilities for business people, perhaps some specific facilities for business women.
Okay, now you say and I write.
The
First one,
first one is accommodation.
excellent. The second one,
Improve standard.
yeah, very good. Improve their standards. Okay, and third,
Third is provide facilities.
very good. Facility. Okay, what is this? Facilities. Okay, very good. And the last part
Last part is for women.
is business. Yeah,
Yeah,
woman.
women.
So, yeah, of course, it's what about business woman. Okay, very good, perfect. Well, of course, so we have a reading section. I'm not going to talk about this reading part now. Well, just tell me, do you have any questions, any issues related to this part?
Uh, no, I just thinking about how to using phrasal verb.
Okay, so I will give you a task.
Yeah.
I will give you a task to do and to use phrasal verbs. And if you have any any questions, any issues related to the meaning of the phrasal verbs or the use of phrasal verbs, you can ask me. So I will give you number one, the video. I will send you the video and I will give you a task to do. You will complete your assignment, do your assignment, and you can ask me anything you want. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, it was a really good time to talk to you. Thank you. And you were
Yeah.
perfect. Have a
Thank
really
you.
good night and see you next session.
Yeah, see you next Monday.